Money printing is getting out of control and accelerated inflation is going to be the result. Did you know that 35% of the world's US currency was printed in 2020 alone? And 50% of all US dollars were printed in 2020. This is what is driving inflation, and it is what is devaluing the US dollar. Fundamentally, fiat assets, also known as government currency, are devaluing at an alarming rate. After 4 or 5 years, the value of fiat currency will lose half of its buying power. The central banks and governments are depending on inflation as it helps them manage their debt burden. A lot of the newly created money is flowing into all different kinds of assets. The majority of this money is actually going into wealthy people's pockets. Central banks and corporate institutions are slamming into investments because it's the only way to protect their assets. Inflation is at an all-time high and people are starting to get spooked. The way it's currently going is simply not sustainable. So what's going to happen? Many are saying one of two outcomes are likely. Firstly, the great big reset. So what does that mean? Is there going to be a crash? Is the US dollar just going to tank in value? These are all questions that are impossible to answer, and as such, uncertainty here is huge. And if this great reset does happen, do you think the central bankers or governments are going to have your best interests at mind? Remember Einstein's famous quote, "A problem cannot be solved by the same mind that created it." The second outcome is accelerated inflation, which I believe is the most likely outcome. Now, inflation is a tool designed to eat at your wealth. It is nothing more than a form of theft, and debt is how the thief enters your financial home. US inflation hit a 13-year high in June 2021, and the government still appears to not be taking that seriously. In fact, the record value was 5.4% inflation, and there are no signs of this stopping anytime soon, as the Fed have no plans to stop printing money. That's why there are many advocates of this parallel financial system, which is being built right now. This new financial system is built on the principles of free markets, individual rights, and liberties. And this new decentralized financial system is going to change everything, and it will positively affect your life, the internet, the future, the financial world, and even money itself. In this course, you're going to learn the foundations for leveraging this financial system for saving, investing, and wealth creation, and I can't wait to teach you more about it.